The state of the world sucks, so we're going to talk about it in this video. So this is going to be obviously departure from what I usually talk about. And if you're looking for an escape from reality, this is not going to be the video for you. So that being said, let's just get into it because this is going to be really long and drawn out if I am not careful. So first of all, the entire world has been through hell the last 2 years. Every single person pretty much has been affected by it. And so we're in this weird collective state, I think, where everyone is just tired and our defenses are down. And so I think that we're especially vulnerable to kind of emotional manipulation and propaganda. And I'm being careful with my words here. Because I'm not picking sides per se, because that's exactly what they want you to do. Because the last 2 years have been all about dividing people along various lines, and it's stuff that we could never even have even conceived of 5 years ago, for example. And what's happening now is another example of this, where, to quote George W. Bush, you're either with us or you're with the enemy. And this is just another example, because the last 2 years it's been about, oh, somebody doesn't want to get injected, therefore they're a terrible person. Somebody doesn't want to wear a mask, therefore they're a biohazard and a terrible person. And so, oh, now somebody doesn't want to denounce a certain country and doesn't want to say that the leader of that country is just an absolute evil person and we must defend this other country, and get drawn into a really, really dangerous conflict. Has the potential to escalate very quickly. Therefore, they're a bad person. For example, I'm sitting on the campus of the university that I went to, and at this point I wouldn't be allowed to go here because I haven't taken injections. And that's such a strange thing to me because, I went here and I did really well. I was a really good student, and now I wouldn't even be allowed to attend classes. And it's insane, in my opinion. And so this is just another example. They want people just pitted against each other. Even if you don't have the knowledge of the situation, for example, I don't know all the back history of what's gone on in Eastern Europe. So I don't feel comfortable picking sides. The only side I will take is that I just feel bad for all the innocent civilians that are caught in the middle of this. But I think, big picture here, and I'm going to, again, be careful with my words because I could get in trouble with the overlords on this website. But because everybody's in this, complex PTSD mode where everybody's just been traumatized the last 2 years over and over again, I think collectively we're in this state of mind where we're really suggestible, and you have the same authority figures and media outlets who for the last 2 years have been doing the whole dividing people along, whether you want to take these shots or not. Now they're doing the same thing with this current conflict, and it's just very, very weird because my default state of mind is I don't trust the government and I don't trust the media. And it seems as though that's increasingly become a crazy thing, when I thought it was a relatively normal thing to just question what the government says and question what the media says to a certain extent. I thought that was normal, and apparently it's not. And I don't even know how to word this, but I think just this whole situation, again, I just am sad for the innocent people who are caught up in this on both sides, you know, because there's plenty of people in Russia who they don't want their country involved in this, and obviously there's millions of innocent people in Ukraine that are being affected by this. And that's who I feel bad for. That's whose side I'm on. I'm on humanity's side. And to me, it feels like there's a bigger thing at play here that I don't even know how to put it into words. But I think it's a lot more complicated than what we're being led to believe, and a lot more nefarious than what we're being led to believe. And I think that Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum are really big players in what's going on. I mean, Klaus has openly bragged about penetrating the cabinets of many of the world's governments, and I guess we're supposed to be happy about that, and then we'll own nothing and be happy. But he's heavily involved in all of this because the president of, I guess he's president of Ukraine, is involved in the World Economic Forum, and so is Vladimir Putin. I think he was one of the young global leaders in the 90s. But it's weird because the World Economic Forum has deleted all evidence of this from their own website, which is very interesting to me. I don't know, and I'm a very intuitive person. I just feel like something really, really big is brewing, and I don't know what it is, and I think it's really bad, and I'm really trying to not use certain words, I guess, because I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube, but yeah, so anyway, I'm not really sure what the point of this video was, other than to vent, I guess, and I don't know. I mean, if anybody else feels maybe partially similar to me, I would like to know, because I don't think I'm the only person who feels this way, especially not the only person who feels as though there's something really evil brewing, and it's like you can't place your finger on it, but it's like I feel it. So yeah, anyway, and again, to reiterate, I'm not endorsing any side. I'm on humanity's side, and I just feel terribly for the innocent people who are being hurt in all of this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.